Hello and welcome to our 63rd unboxing video. Today we have DVDs.
Is it our 63rd or 64th?
This time I checked the number. The last one was 62nd. No matter what we actually said in the video, it was the 62nd, and this is actually the 63rd.
Cool.
And I'm Eliza.
I'm Amber.
And
DVDs?
yeah, DVDs.
Yay!
You go first.
Ooh. Young Sheldon. I haven't actually seen this. I like The Big Bang Theory, and I like Sheldon, so presumably I would like this.
He has a very beatific expression on the back. It just looks like
Like it's probably kind of a Clueless. Yeah.
This is the movie Down a Dark Hole. Down a Dark Hole.
Either way, it sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah, really creepy.
I haven't heard of it. Is it just like a
Oh
horror
my
movie?
god! Oh my god! No, I read this book when I was a kid, and I loved it so much. It's super creepy.
It's a kid's book?
Yeah, it's a kid. It's like a teen book before there were like so many teen books as they are now. Remember how there didn't used to be like so many teen books? And I reread it a few years ago because I was curious, and it was kind of funny because they had the kids in the story were like using cell phones, and I was like, I swear I read this as a kid, and there were not cell phones when I was a kid.
Weird.
But it turned out it was like an updated edition. Anyways, it's about these girls who get recruited to a like creepy boarding school, and then it turns out they all have like, I don't really want to give anything away, but I don't know, creepiness stuff happens.
Am I going to have to read about it on Wikipedia now?
They have like psychic powers.
This sounds maybe not for kids, but it looks interesting. DC Superhero Girls. It looks like just a bunch of episodes. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Hotel Artemis.
This looks really like stylized. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it has Jeff Goldblum in it, so that's a plus, right?
Right. Is that Jodie Foster?
And he plays a crime lord. There are other people too.
This looks like in this maybe a little like the style of Sin City, but not really.
Yeah.
Like old school gangs and.
I'll tell you the truth, just from briefly perusing the back, yeah, it's complicated. But basically, a secret hospital for criminals and daring heist, bank robbers, crime lords, assassins, deadly game of survival.
This sounds cool.
It's a lot of things.
Is it rated R?
I'm guessing yes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
probably for like
rated
violence
R
and
for all the things that it can be.
language, I'm guessing.
Violence and language throughout, not just sometimes.
I mean, if you're gonna be rated R, you might as well throw in the language.
Yeah.
It's already there. Ant-Man and Wasp, and the Wasp. I haven't seen this, but I heard really good things about it. So if you like. I think it's kind of like a funny, campy
Is she from
superhero
Lost?
thing. She is from.
I think she was in Lost.
I don't remember. She's popular. I don't remember.
Little Bo Peep and her sheep, and this is the popular kids TV show Super Y.
There are a bunch of episodes.
Amber's favorite TV show.
Well, this you can stream on YouTube. You can stream full episodes on YouTube. So that's why I've seen it. Easy access. But now we have easy access here too. Boundaries. With every road trip comes baggage. We have a loose disc. We're going to have to check that out. It looks like it's probably some kind of, family drama.
Wow, pot dealer plus adorable dogs.
That's what it says. She's
like
not making it up.
the
That's
pitch.
literally what it says. That's a good pitch. Right?
I don't know, I don't really necessarily put those two things together, but I guess, yeah.
It's a good pitch for a movie, so.
Dark Money. Sorry, I'm still laughing about the pot dealer and the adorable dog. Dark Money probably is not actually very funny because it's about how American elections are being bought and sold, and as we're recording, we have an election coming very soon, and I'm just going to say, go vote.
Go vote. No matter what your
It's
opinion,
our last
go vote.
thing we can do, so, yeah.
Is this a documentary?
This is a documentary, and the tag from PBS, and the tagline is "Follow the Money."
Mm-hmm. Okay. Leave no trace. It's only rated PG, which
I saw the
seems
preview
strange.
for it.
And
It's about a father who I think has PTSD, and he takes his daughter off into the woods and like raises her there, but like not in a weird creepy way. Right? No, like in a healthy, like, I mean, it's never healthy to have just two people living alone in the wilderness, but you know, he teaches her skills and stuff, but they get caught and have to go back, and then he's sort of about them adjusting to society.
But it looks like it's like a strong like father-daughter bonding.
Even though it's only PG, I don't know, the preview felt very emotionally intense. Hotel Transylvania.
Is that the third one?
3.
It was like the only kids movie in theaters for months. So I think a lot of people probably went to see it in the theater.
I haven't seen 1 or 2, so I might not be able to get all the nuances of the plot.
The first one was actually not bad.
Oh, I should watch it.
Don't worry, he won't get far on foot. I haven't heard of this, but geez, like look at all the people you recognize. Why haven't I heard of this? Yeah. Lust for life, drinking problem, car accident, gets treatment. It's based on a true story.
8th Grade. I have heard of this one, directed by Bo Burnham. I think this is maybe his first movie that he's directed, and it's just about a girl in 8th grade.
8th grade was like the worst grade. When I look back at it, 8th grade was just the worst.
It's a really tough year, and this movie got really good reviews because I think it's hard to sort of capture everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Right then.
It's true.
Second box
of DVDs.
Just a smaller box.
Oh yeah. Solo: A Star Wars Story. Don't we already have this?
Yeah, I think we're just getting more copies because it has so many holds.
Go see it.
The people want Solo, so we're getting more Solo. The Darkest Minds.
Oh my gosh.
What?
So this had previews. Every single movie that you went to see in the theaters had previews for this movie, until eventually you just felt like you had to see it because you'd already seen all of these trailers. I never went to see it, and it wasn't in theaters very long. I also didn't hear good reviews about it. But I mean, it wasn't for lack of trying, I guess.
More of like a teen movie. It says it's from the producers of Stranger Things, which I really liked, but I don't really know what that means.
This looked almost like it was trying to be like X-Men for kids or teenagers, kind of. But
Runaways Seeking Safe Haven. I feel like it looks like it would be worth a try, right?
I mean, it's free if you take it out from the library, so what are you losing, right? Maybe really good.
Yeah.
Never know. Sorry to Bother You.
This did get really good reviews. Sorry to Bother You.
I don't really know anything about it.
I think I know what it's about. I'm going to take a stab. I think it's about a guy working in a futuristic call center in an alternate present day version of Oakland. So it's not the future. And he's a telemarketer, and he discovers a magical key
to professional success,
which propels him into a macabre universe.
So I don't know. It looks interesting and different.
It's got sci-fi elements, but my impression is that there's a lot of social commentary in there, and it is also funny. So
I didn't get the funny part, but if it's funny,
maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it does say.
It does say hilarious, moving, crazy, ambitious on the back as a review.
Yeah.
So, for what that's worth.
But then on the front it says weaponized hilarity. So I don't know if weaponized hilarity, how funny that is, or if it's like painful funny. I don't know.
I can't imagine what that means.
Someone needs to watch it and tell us. The Spy Who Dumped Me. This one I'm guessing is funny.
It didn't get good reviews, but it's the kind of thing that you don't care about what the reviews say.
Yeah, like look at the back. Yeah. How can you not just? You got to just go with the flow.
I love
right?
Kate McKinnon. She's hilarious. And then is it Mila Kunis? Mila Kunis. She's really funny. So just sounds funny. Teen Titans Go to the Movies. I don't know if we are. Is this a movie? I think this is actually a movie. A Teen Titans movie. Teen Titans Go movie.
The final season of The Americans. Did you watch The Americans?
I watched the first episode. It was way too traumatic.
It was really. I watched like part of the first season. It was really intense. But there were a lot of super duper fans out there, and I was actually curious about how it ended. So I went on Wikipedia and read the ending. So I already know. But if you want to go the long road and actually watch the whole thing, which I think a lot of people want to do,
we have all the seasons.
We have all the seasons, and they all go out like crazy. So there's a big fans out there. And it's always good, like, if you started from the beginning, it would be a good time. Like, the whole thing is available. You could just binge right through.
Last one is Gabriel and the Mountain. It looks like a very independent kind of movie.
I think it's for French or something.
It is. It's, maybe.
You know, it says subtitles of French and Portuguese.
And Swahili and Chua. So, maybe it's French.
I think it's about a guy with maybe, what do you call it?
A backpack full of dreams and decides to travel the world for 1 year.
But he also, like, has a non-traditional brain thing going on.
Oh.
Maybe a little bit, so...
Doesn't say anything specifically except that it's based on the harrowing and incredibly true story.
Yeah, I think this is a story where if we lived in France, we would probably, like, already know about him and what's going on, but... Now
we have a really good mix of DVDs.
Yeah.
That was like a good variety.
Yeah, kids stuff, foreign stuff, independent stuff, big blockbuster stuff.
Some scary stuff.
Come to the library and get a movie. It's cold outside.